New moon is happening now. Sun and moon meets in Cancer, Sidereal Cancer, and the moon enters the sacred gate of Pushya, where nourishment is discipline and love is forged in fire. She touches Saturn's dream and Uranus' rebellion. But Pluto watches. Who holds the real power, the one who feeds, or the one who rules? Let's break it down. This lunation activates the Cancer Capricorn axis. The people versus the state, Mother Nature versus cold machines, soul versus system. Saturn rules this moon and is part of a current dissolving Saturn-Neptune dynamic. That points to bureaucratic collapse, ideological erosion, and institutional fog. But the trine from the moon offers a brief portal for responsible dreaming. What if we could rebuild the system with soul? Yet, Pluto retrograde and cold in Capricorn says, not so fast. The real powers, surveillance state, shadow governments, billionaires, aren't letting go. Uranus, whispering from the Pleiades, says the earth remembers. The feminine remembers. Expect economic secrets, leaked files, or a quiet soft coup. Something underneath begins to shift, like a crack in the dam. This is no soft, homey Cancer moon. It's locked in tight angles with the outer planets, forming a kite-like configuration. Trine to Saturn-Neptune in Pisces brings dreams grounded in discipline, spiritual accountability, structures built on collective faith, or illusions questioned. Sextile to Uranus in Taurus near Pleiades, it's like a lightning strike opportunity for innovative healing or a shakeup in values. The earth cracks to release something ancient. Feminine mystery rises through rebellion. Feminine urges revenge and wants justice for past trauma. Now, opposition to retrograde Pluto in Capricorn. Power plays behind the scenes. This is a tug of war between control and care, authority and nourishment, state and soul. Meanwhile, Mercury retrograde crawls backward, preparing to be burned by the sun. It's a classic setup for truth revelations, miscommunications, and tech information breakdowns. The mind is being purified. Old words may return with new weight. Now, a bit of a story time. Moon trine Saturn-Neptune. Sacred discipline meets dream. The story, monk's dream. There was once a monk who dreamed of a sacred garden where everyone was nourished. No hunger, no war, only peace. Each morning he would wake and carry one stone to a hidden valley where he began building the garden wall alone, and with no guarantee it would ever be finished. Years passed, people laughed. Why work for a dream that isn't real? They asked. But the dream was real to him. And slowly others began to carry stones too. What began as one man's dream became a sanctuary for many. Moral here: dreams require discipline to become real, and faith is the bridge between vision and reality. Next story for the moon: sextile Uranus with Pleiades. A grandmother's voice in a dream tells you the secret medicine hidden in the weeds. You wake up and find it's real. Now, new moon opposing the Pluto. There will be a story about a young woman returned home to confront her father, a powerful man who controlled the entire family. At dinner, she stood and said, "I am not afraid of you anymore." He laughed. "I built this house. I made the rules." She smiled, "And I'm the one who remembers who we were before you made them." The silence was louder than the shouting. That night she left with nothing but her name. But she never felt more free. Moral of the story: opposing power does not always mean fighting it. Sometimes it means refusing to kneel. Mercury Retrograde nearing combustion, and let me share another story with you about it. A man found a box of old letters from his younger self. Journals, love notes, angry rants. He read through them, cringing and crying. Then one night, he set them on fire. As the flame rose, he noticed something strange. One page didn't burn. It was a poem, one he had no memory of writing, about who he was meant to become. That night, he started writing again. Moral: sometimes you have to burn what you thought was your voice to hear your real one.